Industry rule number 4080. Industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady. Industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady.
100%. I think they'll stop it around 90, 92. Okay. Reason being is that once it's 100%, they don't need us. They're thinking on their own. Okay, they're thinking on their own. They're thinking on their own. They have to have a fail-safe. Okay, let me tell you the analogy of the internet and the AI. Okay, the internet was in the same exact place as this. Okay, as far as leave us alone, we're doing our own thing, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. You can't police us, First Amendment rights, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, one situation took it completely off the table, and the government says, I don't give a damn what you think. We're policing this. When they saw child pornography on the internet, they said, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. And told every company, you cannot be okay with this. We are policing this now, okay? Hence, the dark web was created because of such, okay? But once they saw that, they said, oh, no, 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 no. There's no, you can't First Amendment me through this one, okay? So they're saying that same thought process with artificial intelligence, okay? We have to have a win. We have to be able to pull the plug out the wall and everything stops. Otherwise, you have a bigger issue. Big issue, all right? All right, here we go, Luigi. I think I'm ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we are, Goju Nation. Season 3. Industry rule number 4080. As always, you are appreciated and respected. Catch the socials, X, Threads, Facebook, IG, YouTube, of course, at Gotham Jungle, all one word. On all platforms. Make sure you like, you follow, you share, you comment, you subscribe. You know this already. But I usually be an official member of Goju Nation, so let's get this in, okay? Hit me up on the comments and the DMs as well, too. I really do want to know what you guys think as far as what I'm saying, what you're hearing. Am I talking too fast? Am I talking too slow? Am I talking in a different language? Help me out here so I can help you out here and get this thing going, okay? All right, now, here we go. Let's get into story time with Tally. Story time. All right. Would you be interested in knowing? Do you want to know? Do you want to know what I have in common with A Tribe Called Quest, Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, and Raphael Saadiq? As Christopher Wallace would say, bring some weed, I got a story to tell. All right, here we go. This must have started, let me start here. I don't want to say what year it is, but it started with me working with A Tribe Called Quest. And how I got involved with working with A Tribe Called Quest is I was interning at the record label. And what happened is that Tribe Called Quest is known for their obscure sample choices. And back then, artists didn't want to pay royalties on publishing when they sampled certain songs. So they would chop it up, hide it, make it obscure, and damn near dare the labels to figure it out. Like, if you can figure it out, we can clear it. If not, then ain't nobody gonna find it, so we ain't gotta pay nobody, all right? So I'm walking around the office, I'm an intern, okay? And this goes back to my history, which I'll get to in a little bit. And I walk past the office, and the A&R guy's playing the record, and I walked past, I said, hey, man, that's Ronnie Jordan. And the A&R guy said, whoa, who is that? I said, that's Ronnie Jordan. He says, how do you know that? I said, I know that because I have the album at my house. Because my father had the old school record collection that had the albums on all the walls. 3 walls full of albums, top to bottom. So it's probably over 3,000 albums that we had in the house. And I listened to them all because you'll find out I was involved with music. I played instruments, so I listened to this stuff. I played in jazz bands. So I knew the song immediately. The A&R guy was wowed by that and says, you have the album? We've been trying to get them to tell us this for the longest. They wouldn't tell us anything. I said, I have the album at home. I'll bring it in tomorrow. Okay? It was that quick of a situation. But guess what? I couldn't find the album when I got home. So here's what I did. They still have this now. It's just few and far between. So I went down to the Village early the very next day, went to 5 different jazz stores to find this album. The good news is I knew exactly what it was. It wasn't me guessing. I said, I know the album, I know what it looks like. I just need to find it. So I'm an intern. I don't have no money. Okay. I find the album on the 5th store because I can't go back to the label and don't have the album after I start bringing it in the mall, right? I look crazy in the streets, right? So I find the album. Ready for this? It cost me $80. The album cost me $80. I may have had $60 to my name. I swear I probably gave him the $60 and gave him the hat off my head and the watch on my wrist that said, I'll come back and pay you back. I literally did that. So I walked up in the label and literally walked over to the record player, opened the album, put the album in, and dropped the needle literally on the part that they used. And the A&R guy was like, this is amazing. This is amazing that you even knew this. He has no idea about the $80, but that's what happened, okay? So basically, the information's on the album, and the sample gets cleared, and a couple weeks later, the management company says, wait a minute, why do we have to pay such and such and so forth, such and such and so forth? And they said, because you had to clear the sample. How do you know where that sample came from? So now they're on a hunt who's blowing them up. Okay, so they're asking the public affairs, business affairs and stuff like that. How did this happen? How did this happen? Blah, blah, blah. And it comes out eventually that an intern knows who this is. Okay, so literally probably the next day, Q-Tip comes into the office and says, who is Kenyatta? Who is Tally? Where is this Tally guy? He comes in there yelling and screaming. And everybody goes, he's over there, right? And he goes, well, how did you have this album? Like, I don't even know if there's 20 of these albums even exist. I says, well, my dad was a jazz musician, and he has a huge collection, and I've listened to every record that he has in the collection, and I knew what it was immediately. He was impressed by the fact that A, I found the sample, and B, I knew what I was talking about musically because I have a music background. That's the beginning of me and Q-Tip's relationship, okay? Next day, Ali walks in and says, I want to meet this guy. Because, again, they're very prideful about what they're utilizing style-wise to make these things kind of happen. So I got to know Ali, but I got a little bit closer with Q-Tip, okay? Then I met Fife, and Fife was a big sports guy. I'm a big sports guy. We connected there, all right? But here's where me and Q-Tip really connected. At that point in time, I had a girlfriend. Shout out to Method Man. That's her. That's what I call her, Method Man, okay? Luigi, I have 9 great female friends. They're each a member of the Wu-Tang Clan, and they actually literally fit the personality of each one.